It's more confusing than Inception, harder than an erection. It's cooler than Andre 3000. Oh, let's get ready for Sweet Connection.
Hello and welcome to Sweet Connection. I'm your host, Kat. With me today is Jason Lewis, looking very smart.
Hello.
And exhausted.
Yep, that's my life.
The bag's under your eyes.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm exhausted.
Straight from work, you said, didn't you?
Well, straight from work and not going home.
Going home.
Yeah. I haven't.
It's a nice suit you got on. It's like a blue, like checkered suit.
Yeah, it's
not like a bright navy blue, is it?
No, it's Burton's. So
yeah,
pretty cheap. But
it's nice. Yeah,
I think when you're wearing a suit every day, then it feels like it's good to wear a versatile.
A good one. Yeah. It's nice material.
Thank you. Thank you. You just rubbed my breast.
I just rubbed. Yeah.
I might have to go to the bathroom quickly and tug one out after that.
That's great. And a pink shirt as well.
Pink shirt. Pink to make the boys wink.
It's not really pink though, so that's why you get away with that.
Pastel pink?
I don't think men of our size can get away with a bright pink shirt.
No.
I think you have to be a little bit more boyish.
Yeah.
And not.
Speaking of men our size.
Of boys.
I went to a charity event over the weekend.
Oh, you went to the pig racing.
I must say, it was fucking brilliant.
All right, tell us about it.
So
it's the pig racing which you did last year.
And
not real pigs, unfortunately.
No, but I did think there were real pigs until you sent me the video of it. I think me and you last year we were talking about it. Me and you were like,
"We should do it.
We should do it."
And I would have.
And then you said no.
Yeah.
And then when you found out what they really were. Next year, though, because this year was so much better. I don't know why it was so much better, but next year, obviously through the company, we'll get a few free tickets and stuff.
Yeah.
My aim is to get like a table of like 20 of us.
Lads. Yeah.
Yeah. Family, friends, all of it. Because it is actually a real good laugh.
Yeah.
It's all to raise money for charity. We raised about $2,500 on the night, which was quite cool.
That's good.
My company sponsored a race, which means I got to name the pigs. Did I tell you about the pig names? Okay, let me.
Was that horribly offensive?
It started off horribly offensive.
This pig is called Muhammad, and he is the prophet.
It took a few drafts, let's put it that way.
Right.
So I settled on these names in the end. The race was called...
How much notice did you get for naming the pigs?
About 2 months. And honestly, I spent a lot of time on this.
Oh, okay.
So I named the race the All-Star Hog Race, which I thought pretty standard.
Yeah.
Pig number 1, nice and simple, Kevin Bacon.
Yep, good.
Yep, easy.
Good.
Yep. Horse. Pig number 2. I said horse. Pig number 2, Natalie Porkman.
That's good.
Number 3, Lindsay Lohan.
Also good. Yeah, I like it.
It gets better.
All right.
Pig number 4, Ozzy Osbourne.
All right.
It's a boar.
Yeah,
it's a type of pig, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is the worst one. Number 5, Jennifer Lopig. So Lopez.
Doesn't work.
No. This is my favourite one.
All right.
Amy Swinehouse.
Oh!
Pig number 7, Andy Warthog. Instead of Warhol, the artist. Number 8, nice and simple, Brad Pig.
Amy Swinehouse.
That's good. That was my favourite. So basically, you bet on each race. We bet 2 horses, 2 pigs, each 2 fucking pigs.
So it's like a little like toy pig that you wind up.
Yeah, battery operated pigs. And
how big are the pigs?
About size.
Hand size?
Yeah.
Right.
Basically, they sort of, like when we used to get like toys as a kid, and it was like, I remember I used to have a puppy one, and it would go, ruff, 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 and then take a few steps forward, stop, and then it's that, but pig. Right. They don't woof, they oink. But
right. This pig is defective. It's woofing at me.
So and it had little jockeys on, and it's really funny. But you bet like £1 a pig, and then there was a raffle. You know me, I fucking love a raffle.
Did you win anything?
I didn't, and it was so annoying because there was a table in the middle where they brought all their friends and families. The table was about 25 of them. This is my plan for next year.
Right.
And they literally won near enough everything on the raffle. And there was some sick prize on the raffle. There was like AirPods. I think there was an iPad, I think.
Sure.
There was stuff like £50 vouchers to local restaurants, all that kind of stuff. It was really, really good. And the best thing about it was you get a free hog roast baguette or like roll.
Okay.
Insane.
Good.
And everyone, this is my favourite part. Everyone had all theirs, and then the announcer went, "We have seconds if anyone's interested."
And you
Boom,
were straight
right
away.
up there, right up there. But going back to the original point about men of our size, they took a load of pictures of the event, put it on the Facebook page. I look like a fucking whale. I do not picture well on that.
That's
night.
the thing. I'm exactly the same. Every time I see a photo of me next to a normal human being, I'm about 7 times as wide as
Yeah. It just makes you feel like shit, doesn't it?
Well,
Not for you.
Obviously, for me, I'm meant to be bigger.
Yeah, I am a fat man. You are a muscular man.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, they are my pig names. I'm here all week. Everyone kept complimenting me about my pig names.
Yep.
Were
there any? Oh, you fucking cheater!
No, I didn't really.
Were there any like sort of other people naming pigs that were good?
I didn't take a picture of it. We definitely had our company had the best names, and that was given because our race raised the most money. Like when everyone's placed their bets, they then give the odds about like how much money's been raised and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, for example, race 1, we won, and our pig won like £4.50. So it was like 50% of all the money that pig brought in shared between the people. So if there was like the odds were like 9-1 or whatever. I don't really know how it worked, but basically,
this is really complicated.
Basically, but like all the other races, the winnings were like £3.50, £4.50. Our lowest one on our race was like £7, and I think our best one was like £12.
Wow!
So that's how much money we brought.
So you're
in.
the best at naming pigs.
I'm the best at selling houses, and the best at naming pigs.
That's good.
But it was a lot of fun, and next year we'll
definitely do it next year.
Next year,
100%.
next we get it there. We'll
right.
get loads of people there, and it was good.
Cool. That's good.
And then can we go play bingo?
We can do that.
It's
right.
exhilarating. Think of all the drugs in
Yeah,
the
but
world
I
that
played.
we've taken.
No, but I played bingo the end of last year for the first time ever. And I fucking hated it.
That's because you didn't have fun.
Also, I was really hammered. I was at my cousin's like fundraising thing.
Oh, that's not real bingo. I'm on about like the bingo hall in town.
Yeah,
It's fucking exhilarating, and it's really cheap. It's really cheap.
Yeah,
It's really, really cheap.
fine. Yeah,
Good. We'll go next week.
fine. Anyway, so yeah. Other than that, what else have you been up to?
I invested.
Is it crypto?
No. Hair removal cream.
Oh, you messaged me or told me to mention this. All right. Since you're so desperate to talk about it,
Yes.
tell
It's
me
a
your
wonderful
story.
experience.
Go on then.
I don't know about you, and just if someone's, we're talking about private parts now for the next 5 minutes. So
Yeah.
if you don't like it, you listen to the wrong podcast for starters.
Skip ahead 5 minutes.
Probably
possibly.
15. Or just ignore the rest. You know what we're like.
Yep.
I don't know about you, Benjamin,
Yep.
but I get sick to death of trimming downstairs.
This
It
sounds
just-
like a pitch. This sounds like the start of an advert. Are you tired?
And
of
this is
trimming
why I
downstairs?
designed the Sweet Connection removal cream for men. Have that can reconnect with your balls.
Yeah.
No, I'm just sick to death of it. I often get like ingrown
Yeah,
hairs and all that
fine.
bollocks.
So you invested in hair
hair
removal
removal cream for your private parts. Because
Right.
we've all read the reviews of the Veep hair removal cream where
Yeah.
he felt like his ball sack was on fire. He dipped
See,
his
I've
strawberry ice
used
cream.
normal hair removal cream once, like on my chest,
Yeah.
and that was pretty sore. And that was obviously on my chest, not
Yeah.
even going anywhere near downstairs.
I will say, I did get a burn on the groin.
You did?
Yeah, but I think that was my own fault. Basically,
Christ.
I lathered, I showered, not a lot came off, so I got out, dried, lathered again, left it for about 15 minutes longer than I should have.
Oh.
But then went
and
back in the
And
shower,
it burnt all your skin off.
and now I was like a turkey ready to go in the oven downstairs.
Right.
And it's been feeling great ever since. It's about a month ago. So if you want to
No,
feel
I'm
like...
not using your hair removal cream.
I've got some left over if you want.
Do you store that in your toilet next to your toothpaste?
No.
Because do you reckon one day if you...
You've seen my bathroom. I've got a mirror cabinet above the toilet.
Yeah.
It has its own drawer. It has its own cupboard.
Special.
Yeah, it's away from
So
everything.
you can't
just in
mistake
case.
it. Arthur
No.
can't reach it.
No, Arthur can't reach it.
You can't just
It's
pour it
not
on his
near
head.
my moisturiser, which it was for a little bit. And I was like, oh, because both are grey bottles. Do you moisturise?
No.
Would you be interested in moisturising?
No. Are you selling
Sweet Connection
moisturiser?
moisturiser. Reconnect with your... mate, we've got a whole little market we can tap into here.
Yeah,
Sweet Connection Cosmetics.
I'm not making. Why are we, of all people,
We
two
could do
big
lip
hairy
fillers.
men doing like this?
I'll tell you what. Let's just do the fun ones. Let's do lip fillers, boob jobs.
Are we qualified
bum
for this?
jobs. Is anyone qualified?
That's very true.
We're
We're not the least qualified people.
And then we
selling
can
this.
say, "Sweet connection, connect with your man again and feel prettier."
Yeah, that needs some work. You have to workshop that.
Okay.
But it's fine. But okay.
It's been a whirlwind month for me. Pigs and hair removal cream.
That's good. What else have we?
Hence why I'm so exhausted.
So we've been up to this week. We've been doing some football commentaries. We're banging them out. We're now all caught up.
Yeah.
We
haven't had a game for about 3 weeks. And we haven't got. There's a game this Sunday, but I'm not playing.
Okay.
I'm away.
About halfway through the season, maybe a little bit more.
Half through the season, we're in the top
five.
Yeah. When you think about the start of the season, we were bottom after 3, lost 3, fucking dicked. We turned it around. I think if we win on this weekend, we go up to second because we're playing against second. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't depend on other results.
Yeah.
Cool. We're never going to win the league because the team at the top of the league are played 13, won 13.
13. Yeah. 100% record. But that's been going well. And you've been playing for a Saturday team as well.
I have.
How's that been going?
I don't play every week because they're in the arse end of Essex. So it's about an hour and a bit to get to their home games. It's on the island of Mersey, which
so that's where the home games are.
That's where the home games. So I have very hardly played at home games because it's it's hour and a half to get there. And if I time it wrong and the tide's high, there's no chance of me getting there.
Yeah,
anyway.
so basically it is literally an island which gets cut off during high tide. So if you want to play at 2 o'clock, you have to get there at the first low tide, even if that's at 10 o'clock, and you just wait around for.
We've been alright so far because kickoff's been 2 and I've been getting there at 1:30 and just been alright. But my big concern is you finish your game and it's high tide and you're stuck on the island because I couldn't think of anything worse. I just want to get
That's
home.
the start of a horror film. Isn't it?
That's what I was saying. I was saying this when I was driving up there. I was saying in the car they should do a murder drama on the BBC standard. There probably already is one where it's set and over just 24 hours on an island like Mersey, and it's like a whodunit killer. Yeah,
except maybe not.
All right, forget the cosmetics. Sweet Connection Production TV company,
which we've just started.
TM. No one can see it.
I've just finished writing the paperwork to submit this.
Yeah. Once this goes out, we'll have a pilot on the BBC.
Yeah, but that would have to be set during a storm surge. Not just a normal.
Not like a normal.
So maybe the murderer planned during this storm surge. No, he didn't plan the storm. We're not going into supernatural stuff just yet. We have to start grounded. Maybe he knew there was a storm surge coming, so everyone is to be cut off for literally a day. And that's when he plans.
The great thing is, if
maybe
steals this idea, we can take them to court.
Yeah, this is a record.
Yeah, exactly.
And maybe things aren't all as they appear.
Who's going to play your serial killer?
I was thinking that the priest should be the one who did it.
Okay, I meant actor.
Are we gonna
giving away the twist?
Are we going to have a cameo in this?
Oh yeah, we're going to get murdered.
Oh, great! So we're
the first two.
We're victims. 100%. Are we going to play gay farmers?
If you want, yeah.
Yeah, but I insist upon that. we do that, or it's not happening.
Okay. He gets his dream. Who would be the actor? I've got one that's come to mind.
Are we talking local British actors, or are we talking A-list?
Whoever you want.
Whoever.
First one came to my mind.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Close. David Tennant.
David Tennant's great. Yeah. I think by law, all British shows have to include David Tennant and Olivia Colman.
Yeah, Olivia Colman could be the
mother of one of the victims.
Or the police.
Or our
mum. The police.
Yeah. That'd be good. I want the original actor of Ben Mitchell. From
slap him down! And he says that.
From the British soap EastEnders.
Yeah.
And I want the woman who played Heather. No one's getting this stuff. This is...
All our listeners in Cambodia are going to be
This is too specific.
Once they've got their internet sorted. Who would be good? I just had someone and I've lost them.
Stephen Fry could play a librarian.
Yeah, he's first dead. He could be, who am I thinking of? It's going to
What's he in?
He's young.
They're down. Are you sure it's not the guy who played Ben Mitchell?
Shit, yes. Yeah. That'd be good. Right. Well, yeah, write all this down. Anyway, so going back to it. The last game I played for them...
Oh, yeah, we're talking about football.
They said to me, we're low on numbers. Can you play this weekend? I was like, yeah, well, just about. Blah, blah, get there normal, all that kind of stuff. Didn't tell me until I got there that they were playing bottom of the league, who have played 15, lost 15. Their best result was losing 10-0. We won 18-0.
Jesus.
We won 18-0. I touched the ball 4 times. And every time I touched the ball, I milked it.
So really, they could have not played with a goalkeeper and only conceded a maximum of 4 goals.
They could have put Arthur in goal and would have been absolutely fine. At the second half, there was a kid behind me. They had cricket nets. I say kid, he's probably older than me. I was just stood watching him for a little bit, just batting him out playing cricket, and I thought, I could play cricket right now.
Throw me the ball, kid.
We had 2 penalties, and I was told if we got a third, I could have taken it.
Oh, I'd have taken the second one.
Booming. Yeah, I was asking to, but they wouldn't let me. They said, if we get another one, you can have it. I was like,
fucking great.
I was so bored. But obviously, it was in
You'd have definitely missed that as well.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I was ballooned it.
You'd have blasted it.
Or I'd have tried to Panenka, and the keeper would have just grabbed it.
You can't Panenka another keeper.
That'd be horrible, wouldn't it?
You may as well just shoot him in the face.
The funny thing is, the other team's goalkeeper actually made 5 or 6 world-class saves.
Well, he fucking had to, because he's probably getting a shot every 30 seconds.
And then he got injured, and he went off. And at the end of the game, I did hunt him down. I was like, look, you done 5 or 6 amazing saves in there. And I felt like he thought I was taking the piss, but I was genuinely they were fucking class. And it was such a shame he had such a shit team in front of him that he could see 18. My thinking is, right, if you're that bad at football, I get it. I get it at kids level when you're 4 or 5 because you're all learning.
Yeah, I couldn't
get
do that.
Some exceptional kids.
I couldn't.
But if you're an adult and you're being battered double digits every week, you wouldn't bother, would you? I'd be you know what? I'm just going to take up gardening.
Either I'm at this level, in which case I'll stop, or I'm slightly better at this level and I'll find a new team.
Yeah. But, yeah, I'd pack it in.
But, hey, they are the backbone of the grassroots football.
Yeah, we need them. We need them.
So that's good. Speaking of football, me, you, my dad, and some friends went to watch some football, didn't we?
We did. That was brilliant.
Did you like that?
That was really good. I can't remember the game. It was 1-1, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a pretty...
It was a relegation 6-pointer, and neither team really wanted it.
Yeah, it wasn't... Yeah.
We did make friends with the linesman, no?
No, you and Dad and Steve were just yelling vague, not really that abusive, but just annoying him.
No, we told him
I'm sitting there with my hands in my... I'm sitting there with my hands in my head, just leave him alone.
The funny thing was, we asked him how long was left, and he was telling us, and he was chatting with us. But even funnier is I went to a Fieldstone Walton game literally a week and a half later, and he was the linesman there. And I said hello, and he was like, hello again, mate. So,
he did recognise you?
Yeah. It was a good laugh. We had a few beers. We were out in a different town. We had a lovely curry.
Yeah,
I have to say, a lot nicer than the curry house that we rave about around here. My one was.
Would you say so?
I would say so.
I thought it was pretty much the same.
I thought it was lovely.
That's good. Then went to the pub after, and that's when things started. You could tell that my dad and my dad's friend were getting drunk because my dad's friend was trying to steal the cake, the circular tray with the glass over the top.
Yeah, cake protector that they have in these sort of fancy pubs, don't they?
Yeah, I literally stole a piece. Well, okay, no,
he stole a piece and just kept making us eat it, trying to eat it, and then you just ate it.
He stole a piece of cake. He gave it to me, and I was sick of it, so I was like, "Fuck it!" And I stuffed it in my face. Wasn't very good, and then I was like, I can't just hold on to this. I'm going to go put it in the bin in the toilet. So I had to kind of palm it and hide it with my hand. Walk to the toilets, and the bin was empty. So I put the cake up there, then got some tissue and just scrunched it up and put it over the top.
And then shat in the bin.
bin. Do
you know what I found weird about that pub?
What?
To get to the toilet, you had to walk past the kitchen.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was weird, wasn't it?
I reckon there was
quite
a lot
food on the hot plate. I was thinking,
yeah,
I'll take that.
That's true. There was just random food waiting for the service to get it.
I generally thought I could just take that and munch that on the toilet.
And then we saw a guy who had very bright teeth, didn't we?
Your cousin's boss, weren't he?
Yeah,
and your cousin's dad. Oh, they're not cousins, but anyway, just say your cousins. Their dad kept calling him Colgate.
He had very bright
got
teeth.
Very annoyed.
He kept saying not quiet enough that he wouldn't hear standing like 2 feet away, but just enough to wind him up.
Just to hear it. But they were fucking bright.
They were bad. They were bad.
They were the dream. That's what I want next. Sweet Connection.
Teeth whitening kit.
Teeth whitening. Well, they were veneers, weren't they?
I still don't understand what veneers are.
They're like casing that goes over your real teeth, and they look like that.
So do you keep them in, or do you take them out?
Some you can get some that you can take out overnight, but I think you also get ones where you do keep them in. I don't really know very well, but that's the gist of it.
Well.
Would you ever get some?
No.
Not that bright. But I'd get some.
I'm all for getting false teeth when I'm older.
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand why we just...
I'd only do that for the comedy effect when I'm old.
No, I'd get them like built in.
Yeah. But wouldn't it be funny to like mess around with your grandkids and go, and then your teeth?
No, I think that's disgusting.
I had a great auntie once, had a glass eye, and she kept getting it out to show me. Now I have a phobia of eyes, of people touching their eyes and shit. It makes me want to be sick. If someone pokes their own eye, it makes my eyes water, and I can't look at it.
Really?
Yeah, it's frank.
What if someone licked your eyeball? What if I pinned you down right now, licked your eyeball, as Laura walked in, and was like, what is happening here?
One, I think we'd both probably have an erection. 2, it'd make me gag. And 3, I think Laura would leave you.
You think you'd throw up?
Yeah, I think I would. Oh.
What is funnier is because now I've got a key to your flat, and I know this. When you're sleeping, I can let myself in, feel myself just pin your eye back as you're sleeping.
What the fuck is wrong
and
with
then
you?
Just,
what is wrong with you? That's the most weird thing I've ever heard you say.
That'd be funny though, wouldn't it?
That would be funny if you done it to someone else and not me. Imagine if you'd done that and like you got the bedges wrong and you realised you licked Arthur's eye. You'd be put on the register.
I'll be, oh God.
I'm going to see me fucking little prick.
It's just a dream, right? It's just a dream.
Ben?
I'm Father Christmas, alright?
God.
That's good.
Good.
What else have we been up to? I had my first judo competition.
You did?
For like 13 years, which that was stressful.
Longest undefeated run, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm still undefeated because I got the gold.
Woo!
I'm not going to lie. And yeah, I was sort of...
Didn't do a drugs test though, did you?
No. I was really nervous leading up to it. I mean, like on one of the days before, I almost had like a little panic attack when I was sleeping.
Did you?
I was just like, what is happening?
That was just a heart attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If your arm hurting.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's just a heart attack, mate.
I was just having a stroke.
Yeah.
That's why my face is like this. It's half collapsed now. But yeah, I was quite anxious for it.
Yeah.
Then we got there, and like it's interesting to see because my last competition I did was about 12 years ago, and you can see how far the sport has come along because it was in a massive hall. Like there was about 400 people there, had a proper warm-up area, all that stuff.
You beat 399 other people.
I didn't
that was a busy
fight
day.
400 people. You just see me
as a last man standing. All it was you and a press man, and just like 399 people collapsed on the floor.
Me just like, yeah, I did it. I think that my heart would give out after about 7. But yeah, because my weight class is the highest weight class where there's no upper limit, and
sumo.
Essentially, could have been sumo, and
you did. You were wearing a nappy, so.
and because we were fighting last, I could see some of the other competitors, and I was just kind of thinking, like, okay, he's definitely. I had spotted about 3 of them, and I was like, okay, they're big, but they're not crazy big. I was like, this will be fine. And then as I was weighing in, there was a guy behind me who was possibly one of the biggest men I've ever seen.
He was making you look like a fucking toddler.
Yeah, he was
massive.
He was 175 kg.
And how much are you?
117 kg.
Fuck!
So, in England terms, he had 10 stone. He weighed 28 stone.
God.
And I was just like...
So there's a whole, like, extra adult.
There's a whole person in that, you know.
An average teenager.
An average teenager, yeah. So I had my first fight, and I was quite nervous, but I won. Then I had my second fight, and I was quite nervous, and I won that. And I was like, oh, I appear to be quite nervous, but I appear to keep winning these.
I think the problem is with judo, isn't it? These are brand new people you're fighting against, whereas obviously week on week you're fighting the same people in the club.
Yeah, but that's better actually, because it's much harder to fight someone who knows what you do. So this is why I basically won all of my fights the same way. They would turn in and turn their back on me to try and throw me one way.
And you just fuck them up the arse.
And as soon as they turn their back, I just pick them up and just kind of slam them down and win.
Yeah.
Which is basically my one-trick pony. All I do, essentially. When I fought the really big guy, I had to plan ahead and be like, okay, I'm going to use like my cardio, which is not a thing I often say.
You know it's bad when there's someone with worse cardio than you, though.
But also, his warm-up consisted of him eating a sandwich. So he wasn't exactly the most athletic of men.
Good on him.
He didn't really warm up very much. So I had to use like my speed against him, and there was a guy who was a little bit smaller, so okay, I'll use my strength against him. So it was kind of interesting, kind of picking the game plan. Most of the fights went the same way.
Yeah.
They try do something, turn their back, and I just kind of throw them.
If you shove the finger up their arse, is that an illegal move?
I think it's frowned upon.
Oh, right, okay.
Not technically illegal.
This reminds me, I don't know if you've ever seen it, an episode of Family Guy where Chris wins an eating competition against like the fat Japanese man, and then he goes on a killing spree to try and kill Chris. That's like...
Is that what that guy's doing? Well, also, that real big guy was a lorry driver, because of course he was. Also,
so if it's not you, it's prostitutes he's murdering.
Exactly, but also, like, I think in the nicest way possible, like a lot of lorry drivers, he was a bit kind of not all there upstairs. Because we were...
You said it. I think I have the utmost respect for lorry drivers, and I think they are a wonderful establishment to the United Kingdom. The floor's with yours. The floor's yours.
Because we'd be sitting in the kind of player bit, waiting to go on, and he'd kind of look at me as if he wanted to say something. And I kind of do that weird face expression where you go like,
Yeah?
Yeah? Yeah, do you want to... And he just look at me like with these dead eyes. And then I just had to kind of talk to him and be like, so what do you do? Because it's just so weird. And
I drove lorries.
Yeah, he drove lorries. After I beat him, after I threw him, he then didn't fight his last fight because I injured him. But, you know.
You're a disgrace, you know that.
Well, you know.
It's people like you that put people out of work.
I'm sure.
That's what they should call you, the P45er. That's your judo nickname. You hand out P45s.
Oh, yeah, because literally the lead up to this tournament, there was a guy from my club who was also meant to be there, who would be in my weight class, and I injured him as well. Not on purpose. I don't know. It's not me being dangerous. It's just
smart.
It's just that's the thing.
It's smart.
I just like sort of took him out one by one. So yeah, that was good. So I'm still undefeated in 15 years of competition, albeit. Right. There was a 12-year gap between my last competition, but still undefeated.
Here's a question for you, and I think I know the answer. And if it's not the right answer, then really you need to reevaluate your life.
Yeah.
You've won a gold medal at the Commonwealth Games for powerlifting, which you don't talk about enough and is like fucking incredible. You could get on I'm a Celebrity, let's be honest. What meant more to you? The judo competition win or the gold medal in the Commonwealth Games?
Definitely a gold medal in the Commonwealth Championship.
Right, you say that. You flaunt around your multicoloured belts like they're fucking amazing. Where are your medals?
That's the thing, because
in the box in the loft.
Because I've got my actual medal from the competition behind you.
Yeah, which is...
yeah, okay, that's the thing.
Better than I thought. I thought it was going to be plastic.
Or made of chocolate.
Yeah, that's actually...
The fucking lorry driver, so like he's gone through the bag and eaten all of them. But I've got to go in the loft this weekend, and I think I'm going to get some of my better medals out and put them in a frame. Like
you need to.
Yeah, I should do that.
You need to.
And I'll put it up in here.
Yeah. Give us some motivation to look at whilst we're
wall.
talking about absolute fucking bullshit like we do.
Sorry, I got some dust on you.
Thank you. That's dead people.
That's good. So
yeah.
But in a way, the proudest thing I've ever done with my life is this show.
Wow. That is fucking tragic.
And our new TV show.
Oh, yeah.
Featuring that and whatever cosmetic surgeries we're going to sponsor.
Yeah.
And almost certainly end up in court when we bodge them.
Are
we doing the surgery?
Yeah, me and you will run away and we'll be in Mexico by the time they want to catch us. It's fine.
And that's where we'll be broadcasting from next episode.
On that, talk about Mexico. Just a quick little side note. My mother and father-in-law are on holiday in
In Mexico?
In Mexico. And my mother-in-law is a smoker. She smokes.
Oh, really? Okay.
And
she's currently on fire.
And she put a message in the family group chat today. Where is it? No cigarettes for the past 48 hours. God, it's so hard. And people in the family, this is like all my in-law, like siblings-in-laws and cousins and all that kind of stuff. Keep it up. The first week's always the hardest. You're doing great. My message, you're in Mexico, ... Why don't you just get some Coke?
It's true.
And then, which I thought was brilliant, my brother-in-law put, makes you need a fag even more. So, we know what he does. Yeah. Would you ever go to Mexico?
No. Well,
we were talking about this the other day, actually, weren't we? Because the next World Cup, the next World Cup is going to be USA, Canada, and Mexico. And I definitely want to go to USA and Canada. Yeah. The other one?
I'm sure it'd be okay. I don't know. There are certain parts of Mexico. Because friend of the show, Adam, his girlfriend's dad lives in like one of the like cartel cities.
Oh,
which is interesting.
So what his name is?
No,
Pablo
Escobar.
Yeah.
His name is Paul Escobar. Anyway,
Paul Esky.
And we're gonna end the show on that note. So I'd like to say thank you all for listening. Thank you, Jason, for being here. We got 100,000 downloads on our previous episode, so go us. So
yet still no money. How are we going to start off this TV production and beauty cosmetic range without any fucking money?
We're going to have to remortgage our house and flat. Anyway, on that note, we're going to say thank you all for listening, and we will catch you again next time.
Ciao.
So, Jason, where can you get more Sweet Connection in your life?
Well, Ben, we are on Facebook at Sweet Connection Podcast, and we're also on Twitter at @SweetC_podcast. So you can give us a like or a follow.
And you can also find us on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and Podbean. So if you enjoyed the show, you can give us a rating or a review or recommend to a friend.
And if you wanted to email in a topic or a question or just say hi, it's thesweetconnection@outlook.com.
Massive thanks to CIPP and Carlyle Laurent for all of our jingles. Thank you for listening and catch you next time.